What's up everyone, Timothy here, aka FCFan21, bring you week 8 of the PPDL, with only 2 more weeks of regular season to go. We are currently in 2nd place, because of differential. The number 1 is currently Uncle Shane, coach of the Indianapolis Volts, who is currently 6-1, and yeah, I surpassed Kate Bartas on differential, so yeah, if I want that first place, I need a win this week, and spoiler alerts, I already have seen Uncle Shane's result. He already won, so if I want to stay close behind him, I really do need that W this week. Do I have a chance of going to the first spot? It's gonna be hard. I think I need to win both my week 8 and week 9 battle, while Uncle Shane needs to lose to GeForce, who is currently 14th out of 16 and already unable to make playoffs. So we'll do everything we can, but for now we have to focus on ourselves, and we take on Sturvold, who took over for Stardust. He's currently in 12th with his Malevolent Merrymakers, with a 2-5 record and a -8 differential. Yeah, it's very clear for him. He needs to win both his week 8 and week 9 battle to have a chance to make playoffs. So yeah, he needs to win today to stay in the playoff race. I pretty much have playoffs locked if I win. I don't think there's a big possibility for me to lose that side of playoffs if I win. So yeah, a win for me is not as important for him, but let's have a look at his team. First thing that I noticed, he has a lot of bulky offense. Slowbro, Diancie, his Suian Decidui are, and even Landrotherian, by the way, Landrotherian are pretty bulky offensive. Goldengo is pretty bulky offensive, so yeah, good luck to me breaking through his bulky offense. Indeedee and Cinchino are great Terra captains that he has. Both are Omni Terra captains, just as mine are. And yeah, Cinchino, very speedy, with either Technician and Loaded Dice, or Skill Link and maybe Tidy Up and Life Orb or something. Can do a lot of damage, and Indeedee can be both offensive or defensive depending on how he wants to run it, with Expanding Force or not. And Sneasler is there to really make use of that Psychic Terrain normally. Something I don't really see coming, but still on the team, is a Chi-Yu. Why do I not see it coming? Because who in their right mind would run a fire type into a rain team as mine? Yeah, I don't really see it coming, but who knows? Last but not least, he does have a Shuckle, and even though it is just it's a very defensive Pokemon. I can talk around the bush about it, but that thing is very defensive, and that's just the way it is. But I can see it coming, because he kind of needs the webs, honestly. His Sneasler is, if he runs Unburden, will never outspeed my Barracuda and Rain, as long as he does not have webs up. So I really see that thing coming. So with all that said, what do I expect? What do I bring against this team? First up, we bring the bulky rain setup Pelipper again. Max HP, max defense with 8 points in special attack and a modest nature. Hurricane, Weatherball, U-turn and Roost. Why do I run a modest nature? Well, Weatherball into his Diancie does... I'm not really sure if it was an Oko or just really hurts it, but yeah, that. Into the Landorus Therian, it does massive damage. Hurricane into his Hisuian Decidueye is 4 times effective, so yeah, that modest nature just boosts the attack from barely not to it KOing or OKOing to just taking it over the edge. Next up, we bring Barraskewda, like I said, as my physical rain sweeper. 128 HP, max attack, 128 speed with a jolly nature. That way I will always outspeed Sneasler without the unburden boost, and as soon as he gets unburdened, I outspeed with Swim. Clear Amulet because he has a Landorus Therian, which I can definitely see coming just to lower my attack with Intimidate, which he cannot now I have the Clear Amulet. Substitute is there if I expect him to switch around in the rain, and that way I can freely set up a sub and do damage while his Pokemon are basically at my mercy. Liquidation does a lot to his Chi-Yu, to his Landorus, to the Diancie, to the Shuckle. Cinccino is not very defensive, so it does a lot to that as well. Crunch is there for the Slowbro and the Cheese String Pokemon Goldengo, and Psychic Fangs is especially there for the Sneasler, but it also does well into his Hisuian Decidueye. Next up, we bring Unbound, the Archeludon, as a special rain breaker. 200 HP and 252 special defense makes it so it can always live a hit from Chi-Yu outside of rain. Inside of rain, Dark Pulse is a 2-shot, but I do have Mirror Coat for that to blow it back. Goldengo's Shadow Ball is a 3-hit against this set. Slowbro does not do much damage into me as well. Indeedee has a hard time breaking through, and with my natural defenses, Cinccino will have a hard time breaking me just like Archeludon is. Electro Shot is there to boost my special attack. That has 56 special attack EVs, so not the most, but from that high of a special attack and getting that 50% boost from the Electro Shot, I'll be good. Dark Pulse is there for the Goldengo. Flash Cannon is there for the Diancie. And Mirror Coat for any special attackers that can do a lot of damage against me. Fourth is Brambleghast as my offensive spinner, but also as a Shock Lancer. Because, yeah, I kinda need a Shock Lancer in this game, I feel like. Yeah. I know, it feels kind of weird to say I need a Shuckle answer. Sorry. Bless me. 208 speed with Jolly Nature. Make sure I will outspeed the Goldengo, I believe. 220 attack means I can do a lot of damage with Poltergeist and Power Whip. Rapid Spin is there to get rid of his possible sticky webs and other hazards. That's why I'm running Boots, but I run Nightshade so I can always 3-hit KO the Shuckle for sure. If he's max HP, Nightshade will take 3 hits to kill it. If he does not have any HP investment, it's a 2-shot, and I'm not really sure at what point it becomes a 3-shot. Could be that he just runs max HP, max defense. In that case, I'm very happy. If not, we'll get there. We'll get there. But this is going to be switching into Shuckle every time that it's out. Fifth is going to be Ferrothorn as my hazard stacker and my passive damage spreader. 192 HP, max defense, 64 special defense with a careful nature, and Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet. So every physical attack that makes contact to me, guess what? You'll take around 33% damage. I did not alter the moves, but his moveset is Knockoff, Leech Sheet, Stealth Rock and Spikes. So not only does this deal damage, but it can deal damage over time with the hazards. And last but not least, we bring Piloswine, because me love Piloswine after last week. 148 attack EVs with Adamant Nature makes this thing incredibly hard hitting. 108 in defense and max special defense makes this thing very hard to break down, especially with the Eviolite. This week I run Oblivious over Thick Fat because of Intimidate from the Landorus. Again, I don't really expect the Chi-Yu to come, so I felt like I don't really need the Thick Fat anyway. And we run Terra Ghost this week, and that's partly for Cinccino and that's partly for Sneasler. Because if they will try to hit me with the poison, fighting or normal type moves, I either resist or am immune to them. Earthquake will do a lot of damage. It cleanly KOs the Sneasler. Okos, the Golden Go, Chi-Yu, and Diancie takes a lot of damage. The combination of Avalanche and Ice Shard will take out a Landorus and does a lot of damage into the Hisuian Decidui. And Endeavor is there to click if I'm low on HP or I expect to barely live a move. I click it and finish up with Ice Shard. Looking at my opponent's team, I expect these 6 to be brought. Why do I expect these 6? Indeed, the Sneasler is an easy combination to get the Sneasler's Unburden boost, while indeed he can also be very offensively threatening. I expect Slowbro and Shuckle to be his more of a defensive core. I expect an offensive Golden Go and a offensive supportive Lando set with Stealth Rocks and well, maybe just an offensive set because Shuckle can also run Stealth Rocks. So I'm more of a offensive Lando set. But these are the 6 that I am going to bring and that are going to have to do it for me this week. So I will be contacting with Storful, and yeah, let's hop into the battle. So some bad news about the battle. We, and with we I mean me and Storful, tried to get a game happening on Sunday. At least that's what we scheduled for. But in the end, yeah, we didn't really come to a moment where we were able to make the game happening. And yeah, so the battle has to be forfeited, and Storful said that I could have the forfeit win, mainly because he felt like he couldn't make playoffs, and he didn't want to ruin my seeding. So I mean, it's not the way you, or at least I want to yeah, take a W, but I mean, it's better to take a forfeit win in this case for me than take a forfeit loss. And I tried to ask him, like, can we play this game on Monday or on Wednesday, but yeah, it wasn't really. Yeah, it was just not really doable for him to, or for us, I have to say, not just for him, to find a moment to play the game. So, even though I made a whole preparation, yeah, game's not happening. We take a forfeit win, we keep our second position in the table, we go up to 6-2 with a plus 19 differential, and yeah, we locked in for playoffs for sure this moment. So that means next week will be a stress-free battle, because I don't have to win to make playoffs, I just have to win to get myself the best position possible in the ranking. So yeah, to anyone who was hoping for a battle, sorry, yeah, we just couldn't make it happen. And yes, next week we'll play our final league game before we'll start playing the playoffs. So yeah, again, not the way I wanted it to go, but I at least wanted to bring out this video so everyone knows why we were not able to make the game happen. Again, not just him, not just me, we both weren't able to find a doable time for us to play the game, and yeah, we both have lives besides Pokemon Draft League. So in the end, it's, or at least I feel like this is just a hobby, and there are more important things in life, like work to maintain yourself and a family, sports, all that. So yeah, I hope to see you all next week. Hope you have a good one, and yeah, bye.